this video, I will demonstrate how to create TV as the main output source and the cellular as the main input menu source. So to begin, first we need to download image from the internet to get this type of TV screen and a cellular on the table wherein the menus can be displayed here, and once the user clicks it, it will automatically display on the big screen. Okay, so let's start creating the step by step. Okay, so to begin, click create new and then save the file. Look for the directory from the desktop and lesson folder, and then type in here new UI user interface.html. Okay, so next, after saving the file, so click the page properties and then look for the background image, then browse for the image. So I have already downloaded the CPTV PNG file which I downloaded earlier. So click the file, click OK, and then select repeat, no repeat. Click OK. So the image was already displayed here. So this one keeps bothering me. Okay, so next we need to press enter key more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I pressed 25 enter keys for us to be able to determine if the screen will not move once we scroll the scroll bar and once it is previewed on the browser. So update the file by clicking the save button, and then let's open this one to the browser. So click preview in browser. So let's try to move the scroll bar. Okay, so this is not a good design. So all we need to do is to modify the codes for us to be able to fix the background. So go back to the Dreamweaver, click code view, and then look for the tags. From here, position your mouse pointer here, click once, press enter key, and then select background attachment and look for the fix, press enter key and add semicolon and then save. And next, let's check by refreshing the page. So and now we'll check if the screen will be displayed as is or in a fixed form. Okay, so the screen doesn't move the background. It means that the code is now working. So next step, we need to create the borders. Next we need to create the guidelines for the menus and the output from here. Okay, so let's go back to the Dreamweaver design view and make sure that the rulers are all activated. So we need to get a guide from the ruler. Click drag and position from here one guide and another one from the LCD of the cellular. So position, click drag downward and then another one, click drag for the left side. Next is click drag for the right side of the cellular phone. So this one will be the borderline for the menus. So we can scroll down to get the bottom part of the TV screen, click drag and add guide. Okay, next we need to add another one for the bottom part of the cellular phone. Click drag and then release. So this will be the first column, which will be empty, second column for the menus, third column for the empty space, and fourth column for the content. So all we need to do is to add two more guides from the left side of the TV screen and from the right side until to the right side of the TV screen. So that's it. So next step will be adding a table where we can control the holder of each screen. But first we need to check first the left margin. So by positioning your mouse pointer here, double clicking will trigger and display the guide. Okay, so we have 67, so this will be the margin for the page. So 67 points or pixel, 67 pixels. So Ctrl C to copy the value, click OK, and then check for the page margin. Left, click here and paste. Ctrl V to register. Now you will see that the cursor will jump here, somewhere here. Click OK and the cursor jumps here. Next, double click on the top to get the margin for the top. So that is 15. Click OK. Go back to the page properties and then from the top type 15 pixel, then click OK. So this is now our final output after setting the margins. So next we need to identify the width of the table. So double click this one and check if what was the size in pixel. So we have 1148 pixel. So copy this one, Ctrl C, click OK, and then click from the common insert, select table. So we will count how many columns that we need from this output. 1, 2, 3. So from the insert common, click table and then select rows 1, columns 3. 1, 2, 3. Next, the thickness, the width of the table, paste it, Ctrl V, and temporarily we need to add thickness from the border. So put 1 pixel and then click OK. Okay. So the next step will be the alignment of, okay, so wait a minute. So we remove this one, delete, and then check the design. So it's on the top. So this is the first column. So all we need to do is to move this column width to fit in on the guide. Click drag. Okay. And the other one, click drag. Okay, so the excess width from this one comes from here, so it should be deducted from 65, 67. Next, we need to resize this one and align it on the guide. Okay, next click from here and then type output displayed here. Okay, so we can still move this one. That's it. And this one. Okay. Next, press tab until it reaches the cellular. Okay, so from the cellular, type menu displayed here. Okay, so let's check by saving the file. Click save, and then let's go back to the browser and refresh. Okay, so later we will remove the border lines from the table. Okay, so this is the result, but later we will remove the enter key for the scroll bar to be eliminated. So this scroll bar will be displayed on the right side of the TV screen, and another one is on the right side on the cellular. Okay, so let's go back to the Dreamweaver. So let's start creating the output, the necessary files we need for the design and output. Okay, so first we need to continuously add the row. Tab until it reaches downward. Okay, so press tab again, and last tab. Okay, so that's it. So next we will group the columns for the tablet. No, we will group. Next, we need to regroup the columns for the cellular. So click drag until it highlights the entire column. Okay, next, position your mouse pointer, right click, select table, and then select merge cells. Okay, so click here, go to the code view, and then from here we need to add the following. So space, vertical alignment, V align. Next, look for the tab, press enter, then go back to the design. So you will notice that the label goes up on top of the merge cells. Okay, so next we need also to merge the cells from the monitor. Click drag until it reaches from here. Okay, next right click and select table merge cells. Okay, same thing what we did before to the cellular phone. So we need to change the position of the alignment. So click code and then select. From here, press spacebar, V align, enter key, and then select for the top, and then save, and then let's check on the browser. Refresh. Okay, so I think we need to regroup this one, merge this one, and merge this one. Okay, so let's go back, click design, and then merge another one. Okay, so right click, table merge. Same thing with this one, position, right click, table merge, and then save and refresh. Okay, so that was the final output. Next step, we need to eliminate the border lines. So go back to the Dreamweaver and then click the table and then select, click the table. What happened? Wait. Click the table and then select border equal to 0. Press enter key. And then you need to move this one. Okay. And this one. So, where was the label? So, save. Let's check. Refresh. Okay, so the menu is up here. So, we need to bring it down. So, from here, we need to move this one. Okay, so let's check. Save. Let's try. Refresh. Okay, so let's check from here if it is working. It's working. Next, we go back to the code view and then remove everything below on the table tags except for the body and the HTML closing tags. Press delete, save, and refresh. Okay, so we already eliminated the scroll bar. So all we need to do is to add code from here and another code from here. So we go back to the Dreamweaver. So click here and then select code view and then let's change this one. Less than symbol, iframe, greater than symbol, less than symbol, /. So we will try to add enhancement from the design. Space, width is equal to 100%, and then arrow right, height is equal to, I think, 50 or 60. So let's check. Control S and then refresh. Okay, so this will be the size of the menus. So we need to add more height. So 200 will do. Let's try 200. Control S and then refresh. Okay, so I think 250. So let's add 50. 5. Save and then refresh. Oops, that's too long. 245. That's it. So next we need to add the folder from here. So we need to move this one a little bit. And move this table also. If you can move, double click, that is 58. So page properties 58. Okay, and then we move this one from here, and this one will be moved a little bit to the right. Okay, and also this one. So let's try. Save, go back, refresh. That's it. Next is to add the frame, the iframe from here. Okay, so highlight this one, go back to the code view, and then replace this one into tags of iframe. Less than symbol, iframe, enter, greater than, less than, /. So Go back to the first set of diaphragm, spacebar with 100% to occupy the entire, arrow right, height, let's try to use the 500 pixels, and then save, Ctrl S. So refresh, oops, we need to lessen the height, Alt tab. So from 500 we need to set it to 480 and then make a save, Ctrl S, refresh. I think this one will do. And we need to eliminate a little bit here, so we will lessen the height. Click this one, click code, check the height, change to 40 instead of 45. Ctrl S, save, refresh. Gotcha. Okay, so we can also move this one a little bit to the left to fit exactly on the screen. So click design view, move the guide, and click this one. Okay, save, and then let's check. Okay, so that will be enough. All we need to do right now is to eliminate the border. So click this one, select code, and then add the following code. Less the spacebar, frame border is equal to 0. Next is we need to add the source, menu.html, and then scrolling should be automatic, and then click Ctrl S, press Ctrl S to save. Let's go back to the design, click this one, click source, and then let's add some of the enhancement for the tags. Frame border is equal to 0, and then scrolling is equal to auto space source. This will be for the intro.html space. So source will be the intro.html. Okay, press Ctrl S to save. Okay, so they can't find the file. It's because we still don't have the file. Okay, so let's check. Source intro.html, and this one is source menu.html. So with 100%. Okay, so we need to add ID. So ID from here, this one will be the target frame. So next, ID is equal to TV, arrow right, name, TV, ID name, then the title must be TV. Ctrl S, and then refresh. Okay, so let's try adding a simple link. So all we need to do is to create another file for the menu. Okay, copy, and then new. Okay, the next is save. Type swan, Ctrl V, menu.html, and then type home, about, menu 1, menu 2, menu 3, menu 4, menu 5, menu 6, menu 7, menu 8, menu 9, menu 10. So let's try Ctrl S, and we go back to this one and click refresh. Oh, what happened? Missing. So let's check, troubleshoot. So users menu, iframe, width, height, frame border, source, scrolling, auto. So what happened? So let me try Ctrl N key. So let's check, Ctrl S, refresh. Where was the file? Something wrong. Oh, Ctrl Z, undo. So it should be from here. Ctrl S, what happened? It's missing. Okay, so I'll try to look for the solution. Okay, so since we have already deployed the frames, the iframes for the cellular and the iframes for the screen from the flat TV. So let's preview in the browser to check if it is working properly. Okay, so this is the menu, and this one is for the display. Okay, so we try to create links from here, and the other one. So next, so open the file, menu, and then add about .html, and the target is TV, the name of the ID, name and title for the iframe. Press enter. Next is for the menu 1, .html, and the target is TV. Press enter key to register, and then click save. So let's check for the output. Refresh. Okay, so the two has already linked. So let's try about it displays in here. So refresh. I think we need to add refresh button from the home. So to go back, click the back button. Okay, so we need to add first the home. So type, what was the name? New UI, user interface .html, and then the target is parent. Save. Let's refresh the page. Okay, so menu, home, about, home. So this is a new way of creating your own user interface. Okay, so I hope you find a new way of creating a new design using frame and adding object as a background and use it as the output target for the menus and the output target for the content. Okay, see you next meeting. Bye bye.